Well, my friends, it looks like I muted myself. Rookie mistake. I apologize. Thank you so much for letting me know. So I muted myself. Anyways, here we go. So welcome, my friends. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a lifetime Discord giveaway at the end. Also doing $50 cash 2 times today. $500 cash will be given for Thanksgiving to thank you for all your time. We're going to do everything and anything Fibonacci related on this stream. That's my life. I love Fibonacci trading, and I'm up over $100,000 this month. And this is my current holdings right here. What's left, I did realize a lot of profits on futures, SPY options. And here we go. This is what I have left. So Amazon, I've been building this big position. Microsoft, Google, NVDA, cart. This is for my wife, a little small position. AMD 160 calls are the only thing that have been really a thorn in my side recently. AMD really let me down, but this is the only one that hasn't been doing well. These Microsoft calls are actually green earlier this week. But so I've sold all my profitable calls and I'm still holding these ones right here. So I wanted to be transparent with you guys. You know, I am down on a few positions, but overall for the month with my main portfolio as well as trading futures, it's been great. So make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe to be eligible for the giveaways. And it's going to be a really good seminar. Thank you for coming out. And let's get right into it. So hit me with a 10 if you can hear me loud and clear and everything makes sense so far. So before we get into the stocks and looking at the charts, I want to remind you all of what we're here for today. What we're here for today is strictly one Fibonacci pattern that I teach. And this is all that I mainly trade. It's Fibonacci, okay? I do combine these with different candlesticks, but the pattern is always going to be the same. So let's go ahead here. And I want to just illustrate this to you guys. So let's use our arrow. So generally, there's two things that can happen in the market, right? We can go up or we can go down, right? Like, I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? The other option is we go sideways, but even if you go sideways, you will eventually break out of the chop and you will start to trend to the upside or you'll start to trend to the downside. So the question is, if we look at this, right? So let's look at this arrow here, okay? Along this arrow, there's parts that you can buy, right? There's different stops. Let's say this is the train track. There's different stops on the train track. You know, you can buy here, you can buy here, you can buy here, you can buy here, you can buy at the top. So the question is, where do you buy? That's the question. That's what Fibonacci is trying to help you achieve. Where do you buy? Or if the market is downtrending, where do you sell? Okay. And Fibonacci is a percentage, it's a ratio of this move. It's a ratio. Okay. So what we do in order to buy, we use the Fibonacci tool. So we come over and we put our anchor on the starting point of the trend to the high like this. And what you'll see here are two great Fibonacci levels that I love to trade with, the 618 Fibonacci and the 786. I strictly focus on buying on the 618. Okay. The 786 is if I want to buy a little bit more, but I'm generally focused on the 618. Sometimes I use the 786 as my stop loss. So we know that every market will retrace. Okay, so here's our retracement. At some point, we're going to retrace. We can retrace shallow, we can retrace deep. Okay, but the only retracement that I'm interested in getting is the 61.8% retracement because this is giving me approximately a 62% deal. And then from here, once we enter here, everything above this green line is profit. This is profit, this is profit, this is profit. But ideally, we want to continue with the trend. This is how you make the most money. Okay. So if we use the position tool, we're putting our long entry on the 618. And then right here, we can move our stop loss. The widest stop loss that you guys want to use, 1 second here, is going to be the starting point of the trend. That's the very basic Fibonacci setup. You put your stop loss at the beginning of the trend and then you're targeting different ratios. Okay, so this right here is a 2.66 risk to reward ratio. However, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this down. Let's bring this down. And what you guys will see here is I've added one of the most important targets right here, the -1. The -1, what that is, my friends, is the 100% measured move. Okay. It's the 100% measured move. So it's an exact extrapolation of the previous range and we add it to the high, and now we have a measured move. Okay, hit me with a 4 if that makes sense. So this right here is everything that I'm focusing on, trying to get the 618 pullback and trying to take this to the measured move. Okay, this basic setup presents a risk to reward ratio of over 4. Okay, so with a risk to reward ratio of over 4, it means that if you take 5 trades, you win 1 and lose 4, you're still going to break even. If you take 10 trades, if you win 2 trades, you're going to break even. If you win 3 trades out of 10, you're in the money. Okay, does that make sense, guys? So this is my whole life. This is basically what I'm trying to do. And what we can do now is we can double click and then we can go to my full Fibonacci. And now we enter the rabbit hole. Okay, so this is the rabbit hole right here. So there's variations to this. There's levels to this. Okay, so your 618 is my general entry, but the golden zone that I developed a long time ago that other people are trying to sell you courses for is between the 50 to the 786. And the reason I came up with the name golden was because I was reading a lot of Napoleon Hill, and it inspired me to come up to use golden. Then I came up with the golden zone. And that is the 50 to the 786. Okay, because the 50 to the 786 is representing at least a 50% discount on this last leg, and the 50% discount is also a very powerful algorithm level, because sometimes in the trend is so strong that it will only come to the 50% retracement. Okay, but for me, I love to focus on the 618 retracement because it gives me a better entry, a better deal. All right, but I have had times where we've come to this 50 and I have not been filled on the trade. Okay, so now once we get to the 50, we have all these different targets here. We have, so this 0.1 is something I developed a few years ago. This is not a Fibonacci, and the 0.169, these two are not Fibonacci levels. These are things that I've created based on what I've traded. I've learned that 10% extension of this move, a 10% extension is usually a trap, because what we can see a lot of times is the candle will break into new highs like this. It'll break into a new high, and then it'll trap the rookie buyers, and then it'll start to sell off, right? Hit me with a 2 if you've seen that scenario before. Okay, so that's the scenario that I was talking about right here. So this could be a false breakout, double top price action. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off by going to Amazon, and we're going to talk about this trade here. And this is an example of me hitting my big 100% measured move target. Okay, so this is Amazon. So this is a real trade that we took. I bought 100 shares on the 186.08, and we hit the measured move. For me, I like to hold Amazon shares, but a lot of people in my Discord they just sold it at the 211 mark, which was the measured move target. So I'm gonna just hop into the Discord here, and I just want to show you guys that this is this is not hindsight. So we go back here, Amazon. So this was on, let's get the date right here, Thursday the 31st of October. We came to the 618 Fibonacci, and I golden zone entry 186.12. I bought shares. So some people wanted to do options because of a cash account, and then from there we had this massive move. So now let me talk to you about the concept and the setup and everything like that. Okay, so we're going to hit the replay, and we're going to start off from this point. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why I drew the Fibonacci this way. Okay, I'm going to tell you why I drew the Fibonacci this way. Okay, so Amazon first came into my radar on this particular candle right here, this one. Do you guys know why? Let's zoom in a little bit and let's go full screen. I want to see if you guys know, why would this candle bring Amazon into my radar? Do you guys know? Go ahead and post it in the chat. And then we're going to continue. Okay. And then we also had this high here. So If I come off of the Fibonacci, I come off of this low. This is the local low. Okay. This was back on the 7th of October. So we're going to take that Fibonacci from low to high like this. And the reason why Amazon first came on my radar was because I saw this. Okay. So this was that 50% buy. And it, depending on if you wanted, you could have moved your anchor a little bit up as well. You could have put it up here as well. You could have done this. Oops. And this would have given you more a 618. That would have given you a 618, right? But what I'm looking for is I want to see, before I take the trade, I want to make sure that there was a previous Fibonacci traded. Does that make sense? Hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. This is how I don't get lost on the chart. Because if you go backwards, you can say, well, there was a fib here. I could have done this. I could have done this. And that part was what I struggled with when I first started trading, because I always used to look back and be like, why didn't I take this? You know, like it's so obvious. Why didn't I do that? And the reason is because everything in hindsight is obvious, of course. But what I do now is I wait for at least one Fibonacci to trade. So when I see the Fibonacci trade, okay, so this right here, I saw the 50% Fibonacci trade. And then I saw we made a new high. We made a new high here and a new high here. Okay, so this right here was the first fib. That was the first fib traded. And then the next one, if I actually take it from this fib and I bring it up here. So I'm going to double click. Let's put on the basic here. Let's go make it a little bit more cleaner for you guys. Okay. So we saw the second fib that traded was here. Okay. So based on these two rectangles, I knew that there's potential for a big algorithm move in Amazon, because when we came down to these Fibonacci levels, these dips were being bought. Okay, hit me with the 3 if that makes sense. The dips were being bought. And since the dips were being bought, I knew that if we do dip again, those same dip buyers, those same institutions, I'm hoping they're institutions. I don't know for sure, but you know, based on my experience, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Okay, those institutions that bought here are going to buy again. Okay, so now we get rid of all of this, and then we're left with one simple fib coming off of this low to high like this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to go back. So because I already had it drawn, let's go back right there. And then so we come in to the 618 right here. Okay, so this was on the 31st of October. And the institutions picked it up right here. They knew, okay, you know, some of the stuff's going to be controversial. I'm just telling you guys my opinion, okay? In my opinion, I felt like somebody knew before earnings that we're gonna pop. So they loaded the algorithm, the robot loaded in at 186.08. I took that chance. I don't know for sure, but I took that chance, okay? Because I'm also a long-term holder in Amazon. And in my head, I say, okay, if this Fibonacci fails, I can get out and I can re-enter in the next fib and so on, okay? So we got filled at 186.08, and now we complete the measured move. Okay, so some abbreviations that I like to do is I like to use tighter stop losses. The 0.75 is something that I created recently, and I'm working on developing more stop losses, because the tighter the stop loss, the better the risk reward. So this right here is a 12.68 risk to reward. This means if I risked $1,000 on this area, that I would have made 12,680. For me, I just bought 100 shares here because I already had 885 shares. So I bought 100 more on this level. But for my option traders in the Discord, this is the setup here is lotto, $1,000, $500 on calls, depending on your size of account, maybe even less if your account is smaller. And then we take it from here to the measured move. And a lot of people were able to bank on that. But that is one of the quickest measured move plays that we've had all year. It only took So it took one, two, three, it took about a week and a half. Okay. Obviously, there was a lot of catalyst behind that, but from a risk to reward perspective, hitting a 12x in that short of time is what is going to keep you profitable. Okay. Worst case scenario, we flip and we bail out, right? Our maximum risk will be this local low of around 180. So we're risking about $6 a share. Okay. If you want to look at it like that, we're risking about $6 a share to make, $15, $20 a share. Okay. Hit me with a 10 if that all makes sense. And I just want to point out right here, for the next 48 hours, if you go to my website, tradingwars.com, and you click on stock options trading, the stock room, okay, where I have all these plays, alerts, new stocks, is going to be on sale for $100 for a lifetime. Okay, it's going to be a one-time charge of $100 for life. Go to my website, tradingwars.com/options trading. Click on this for the next 48 hours. You'll also get the book and the premium indicators for life. One-time charge. The main benefit coming to the Discord is these alert channels, and you're going to get this live stream on Thursdays and Fridays, and you get to see me trade live. Okay, so just wanted to point that out. If you guys are interested and you want to come hang out in the Discord, we have 1,000 traders. So, we have 1,000 traders. It's affordable. And I always try to give back as much as I can. And everybody is looking for fibs. That is the goal, is to create the Fibonacci army. Everyone looking for good setups and sharing it with each other and not confusing the masses with all this other bullshit that exists in this industry. Okay, so now I'm going to go rapid fire here, and we're going to go through some of my plays here. So Microsoft was my other play in the Discord recently. So our entry 40709, this is the 618. You could see this is a beautiful harmonic boom, 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 bang, ABCD on the 618, bang. Hop into the Discord right here. You could see the Microsoft play. And this one was, let's go back. This one was given, wait, that one's AMD. One sec. Golden zone here. Updated Microsoft. So this one was October 31st. Okay. So this one is still in play, and you can see we have a long way to the measured move. The measured move for Microsoft is all the way at $498. So I'm still in this play right now. And, this is a good spot to go to break even, because we retested that Fibonacci level multiple times, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So there's a good spot to go to break even here if you guys are still in this play. And ultimately, we want to get to the measured move, ultimately. And beyond the measured move, there's actually some more key targets, negative 1.272, negative 1.618. These are some other crazy targets, but they're very, very far away. But, that's for the bigger picture. So let's continue now. Google is one of my other holdings. And right now on Google, we have this 618 right here. That's playing out. If we come off of this low to high, here is the 618, 168.37. And we were able to buy Google down here. And this one is doing well, as this one's doing great as well. So ultimate target, 100% measured move, 204. Okay, so we're just going to keep on chugging along with that. We'll go to NVIDIA now. So on NVIDIA, here were this was my last options play that I took on NVIDIA, 761 to 3,300. And then I converted those into shares, the 107 calls. So on NVIDIA here, this was our original entry, 106.19. The measured move here on NVIDIA is 171.83. This is still my big picture long-term target. I did make a mistake on NVIDIA. I don't know if I would consider it a mistake, but there was one more clear ad right here, coming off of this Fibonacci low to high right here. The 618 was 134.72. We actually went all the way down to the 786. Look how beautiful this is, my friends. You see how we touched that one time, 132.10, and then bang. You guys see that? Hit me with the 3 if you see that. So that one was nice. I missed this trade because I was still in the options. I didn't have the courage to take another trade because I was scared that I was going to lose the profits that I already made. All right. So that's the honest truth right there. Let's continue with now to AMD. So AMD, you could, I was in the 160 calls, guys, and they're not looking too good right now. I do see this major Fibonacci rejection on AMD right here. and I want to see AMD close above 150 in order for me to reconsider going long on this trade. AMD disappointed me and it left a bad taste in my mouth. So right now I'm on the sidelines. Our original entry on AMD was spectacular, and maybe I was a little bit greedy with the profit taking, but we ended up right here at 137.36. It hit the 272 extension. And I was going for 200, I was going for up here, and unfortunately came all the way back down. But technically speaking, we have a really bigger picture set up here. If we look at AMD, let's go ahead, let's full screen this. So what we have here, so we'll put this over here, is we have the starting point, initial high, pull back, new high, and then bang. That looks like a 618 right there. I believe it is. If I come off of this low, let's go to the high right here. Boom, right there on the 618. That is stunning, guys. Every single time I come on here and I just like that right there, me just drawing that free hand right there and seeing how beautiful, I gotta move my anchor up a little bit. Seeing how beautiful that reaction is. Look at this. Come into the 618, we consolidate a little bit. This is the Holy Grail pattern. So this is an example of candlestick. So we have outside, inside bar. That's your confirmation signal. Okay, we're holding the level, we're pausing, and then boom, boom, boom. There's your hammer bar as well. Bang. Okay, hit me with a 5. That is beautiful. This is why I just dedicate my life to Fibonacci. This is why, because every time it just continues to amaze me and makes me feel like, I am onto something amazing. It's amazing. It makes me feel like that. It gives me some energy. It gives me excitement because it's just beautiful. It's art. It's art. It's amazing. And I'm God bless. Thank you for giving me the knowledge to do this and help other people, because I just remember the days of struggling and trying to draw trend lines and, try to come up with all these things that are all hindsight. It's just hindsight. And I tried and tried and tried and failed and failed and failed. And then finally I came upon Fibonacci, and thank you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Universe, I hope you're hearing me, but thank you so much, man. It changed my life. So let's continue now. Tesla. So Tesla, beautiful setup here on Tesla. So the original buy that I gave on Tesla was 144. I posted this on X many, many times. And a lot of people gave me a lot of negativity, but I just post the charts. This was the setup here. We had our low to high. The low was in 2023. For all of 2024, we consolidated, came to that 786, 144. Boom. Now we're in a new high. So the first buy was 144, then 177 area. And then I gave a buy last week at 240. I know this is crazy. My long-term bigger picture target is 496.77, which is the 100% measured move on Tesla. And I think that'll take 2 to 4 years to achieve. All right. So hit me with a 4 if you guys see that. So that's my bigger picture look on Tesla. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to buy the dips. Any pullbacks will be bought. For me personally, I'm going to be looking for fibs, and I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like, because, a lot of people are not giving away all that stuff for free. Okay. Giving you the system, giving you the indicators, giving you everything, and even calling out the plays. I have no problem calling out plays. I've called out 100%, 200%, 300% all year long. Okay. And I have losers as well. I've called out losers as well. But my risk to reward always keeps me in a spot where if I win 1 or 2 trades or 3 trades for every 10 trades, I'm going to make profit. And I've been blessed. It's been a good year. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. All right. Those are the main ones that I wanted to talk about. Let's just quickly go through the scan from the top. Okay. So SPY closed with this absolutely stunning outside bar. This is one of the biggest bear traps because of the election, obviously, right? And we had this false breakdown here. Just a tiny bit, we made a new low, trapped some shorts, and bang, just ripped right back up. So this right here is the line in the sand, 567.89 for SPY, must continue to hold. This is the line in the sand for us to just continue ripping. This is a rocket bar. You see, this is a rocket launch right here. Okay. Any consolidation, any pullback will be bought from me. Okay. I will buy until this low is broken. This chart is pointing up. Okay. So hit me with a 10 if that makes sense. We talked about Microsoft. We talked about Amazon. We talked about Google. Here we go on futures. Here's the 4-hour chart right now. So we just clipped 6,030 overnight. Look at this, man. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. And I went through this the other day. Here was the first. So here was a few Fibonacci's playing out here. That, this is all fibs. This is all fibs. I strongly believe every single thing that's happening in the market is fibs. So we had this short. This was the first short. Pull back to the 618 and 786, then come down to the 618 extension. This is where the institutions loaded up, and then boom. I mean, that was just powerful. Okay. And now the other one, this is the one we took in the Discord, coming off of this low to high right here. We had the, let me just get rid of this one for a second. Coming off of that, look at this beautiful 786. Coming off of this low, bang, bang, bang. This is the ABCD pattern like that, right? And then we had the low, high, and then we had the 618 right there. And it hit the 786. But you guys know that I primarily buy on the 618. So this is one we've been following for a few weeks in the Discord. And finally, we started to get that huge explosion that we're looking at with the fibs. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a thing of art. Those who know. Fibs, if you trade every day, you trade every week, the fibs, you know that it is just something amazing. All right. So let's continue here. Apple. So Apple, I'm here on the 4-hour, beautiful fib setup here, low to high, boom, Apple right here off of that 618 holding. Let's continue here now. Meta. So Meta came to the 618 and I did not pull the trigger, which I should have. I should have pulled the trigger. A lot of people asked me about this one. This one was a very clear one. We had this low, high, boom, boom. The reason I did not pull the trigger and go long on the 618 is because this high and this high did not break that high. So I was thinking that maybe the bulls were a little bit weaker because they didn't make a new high. And that's why I did not pull the trigger, but the 618 is playing out well. Okay. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Did you enjoy that little lesson there? Hit me with a 4, and I really want to go back to my roots. And my roots, the reason that I've been successful in trading and the reason I've been successful with you guys, let me move over here. I'm just trying to get a blank screen here. The reason that I've been successful is because I try my best to teach you guys, and people really like that. And I really want to just teach and just focus on that. And I personally started to see a trend. There's been a big trend. I used to get probably 1,000 subscribers a month, and now I'm lucky to get 100. So I really taken a big dip in my YouTube, and it did personally hurt me because I do think that the content that I'm giving it's priceless. I believe it. I strongly with my heart believe that the content that I'm giving is amazing. And because I just remember when I was struggling and I said, I wish that somebody would put out good content that's real, and authentic instead of always trying to scam people. So, but what I realized was, the most important thing is that I make money trading, That's the most important thing. And I've been able to, you guys seen $100,000 a month, and everything else is irrelevant, whether I get subscriptions or likes or whatever, because if I can't walk the walk, if I can't actually make money trading, then what the hell am I doing? Then what am I doing? I'm just wasting your time and I'm wasting my time because it's just a lie. So the most important thing is that I stay profitable trading and I keep making money trading and I keep showing you guys my journey. And eventually, I think it's going to click where we're going to break through the roof. And I just want to thank those loyal followers of Trading Wars. You guys are so great. And I just love you guys because you guys show up every single week. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. So please let me pay it forward right now. Let's do $50 cash giveaway right now. Okay, so the first $50 cash giveaway I want to do is in my Discord. So my Discord, like I said, it's $100 for lifetime. And I try to do the $50 cash, at least once a month. So let's do this right here. Let's see how many comments we had. So if you're in my Discord right now and you haven't, so all I wanted you guys to do was go to this post. This was a really good post that I did, and just click on my Interactive Brokers link. This right here is a conditional orders guide. I really want you guys to read this, because if you are working full time or if you have commitments, just set your orders up automatically. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys another 30 seconds. Make sure you clicked on that, clicked on the guide, and then comment done. Okay, so the first giveaway here is going to be in the Discord. All right, and then we're going to go and do some more giveaways. We're going to be giving back for the rest of the stream, and then I got to wrap it up. Okay, so let's go. Let me get an idea of how many comments we have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 7. All right. So we have about 50. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do a random number generator, because I don't want anybody to think this is rigged. All right. So I'm gonna pull it over here. We're gonna go 1 to 50. All right. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Number 27. So I'm gonna start from the top. All right. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27 right here. This brother right here. So I'm going to say, you are the winner of $50 cash. Email me, rich@tradingwars.com, to claim your prize. We will do another round soon. Drop a like. Okay. So thank you, my brother Dylan, for the support. Appreciate you. Okay. So guys, Dylan's the winner. Let's drop in the chat right now. Let's send some TW Army Spy VIPs. Drop some hearts. Giving away money. All right. It's a good thing to do. So thank you, my friends, for being here. And next one we're going to do is, okay, so I'm going to do a lifetime Discord giveaway from somebody in the chat. Okay. And the other thing that I haven't done in a long time, which I'm a little bit upset about, is my Trading Wars Army members. Those of you guys that are paying $4.99 a month, let me take a second and give you guys some love. Okay, so where we're going to go, we're going to do this right now. I want to show you guys a little bit here. So you guys hear my brothers. We'll move over here. So for those of you that don't know, every single day, I post free option ideas for regular subscribers. And then for my Trading Wars Army members, I provide this spreadsheet, which has entry, stop loss, and target for each one of those picks. Okay. And I also do seminars and little special treats for my members on YouTube. And my goal with the members is I'm hoping the more members that I have is going to spike the algorithm. That's what I think. You know, so I have about 200 members. It's been 200 for a long time. So thank you guys. It's $4.99 to join. Okay. All you got to do is click the join button, and I try my best to give you as much value. So you get these daily option picks with the spreadsheet. Plus you get special swing trade picks when I have any good setups, and you guys get free seminars. I try to do the seminar once every 1 to 2 months, and it's $4.99 to join. Okay. So below this video, there's going to be a link that says join. So if you guys want to join, I'm going to do a $50 cash giveaway to my one member here. I'm going to pick them randomly right now. So I'm going to give you guys a minute to join if you want to join. You don't have to join. It's $4.99 special picks. If you don't want that, no problem. Okay. But I want to give back to these guys. I'm going to do a $50 cash giveaway right now. Okay. So let's go back here. All right. And somebody from this chat is going to also get a lifetime Discord giveaway. So what I want to talk about in the meantime is I've updated my tradingwars.com resources page recently. So you have your 5-day trading university lessons. You guys can click on them and they will be a free PDF, all the guides and videos, step-by-step, broker statements, everything really nice. And then I added the Trading Wars checklist Fibonacci checklist. You guys can use this when you're trading as a good reminder. And then you also have the journal. Then you have my links, and you have my indicators, golden indicators, and my scanners on Thinkorswim. Everything on this resource page, you can even add some questions. You want to ask me a question. This page is designed for somebody that is starting off trading or learning trading. And this is everything that I have put together to help you guys really learn quickly and get up to speed. So please check this out. I'm going to be adding more. If you guys remember anything from me, I want you to remember that all of my resources are free. And, all of them are here for free. The education should be free to everybody. Anybody charging you for education, that's not right. What they should charge you for is to watch them trade live. If people are doing that and they're putting their own capital and they're putting themselves on I understand that. That's why I charge $100 for life. That's understandable. But if someone's taking content, like my content, people do this all the time, recycling it, then charging you a $5,000 course, don't ever let people do that to you. Okay? Because it's free. It's free. Don't let people do that to you. Okay? So, all right. So, Rich, do you see a pullback coming on SPY? So, I have a level on SPY here that I'm looking for potential short. Okay, so we have a few. Let me just move this here. Let's get these anchors right. So the high here, 565.16, 564.20, double click, coordinates, 565.16, boom. This low right here is 493.86, boom, beauty. So the 600 mark is the 50% extension. So we're going to go to different time frames here when we're trading, when the market opens, and we're going to start to see the reactions. If we get some good rejections, it's a nice little hedge to take a shot here. And that's what I'm going to be looking for. But I want to see the market open up, and I want to see how we react at these targets. Okay. So I'll post something whenever I see a good setup. Okay. Okay. So Trading Wars Army members, let's go ahead and do a giveaway. 1 second. I'm going to get you. So I don't think anybody else joined. And that's totally fine. Let's go ahead right here and let's get this done. So members. All right. So I'm going through my members right now. I'm not going to show you guys because there's some personal information here. But let's go ahead right here. And we're going to go with. So I'm going to pick somebody here from the list. I'm going to open this one right here. All right. So right here is the winner of the $50 cash for Trading Wars Army members, Clive Adams. Clive has been with the Trading Wars Army for 28 months with the $4.99 program. And thank you very much, Clive. And I want to pay it forward to you for the support. So the $50, brother, Clive, shoot me an email, rich@tradingwars.com, and I'm going to take care of you. All right. Thank you, Clive, for your support. All right. Okay, so let's pick somebody from the chat for the lifetime Discord giveaway today, and we're gonna wrap it up. So this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna pick a number, and then you guys are gonna comment the number. The first person I see on my screen, I'm gonna put them up there, and they're gonna win. So be careful, because your screen, the way the comments are gonna come up, it's gonna be in a different order than it comes up for me. So I'm not trying to trick anybody or scam anybody or whatever. But I just want you guys to understand that the order comes up on my screen is going to be different than yours. I'm on StreamYard. Okay. So don't be mad if you don't win. There's always an opportunity to win. Okay. So I'm thinking of a number right now between 1 and 20. Go ahead and post your numbers in the chat. First person I see is getting it. So far, I don't see anything. Nope. Don't see it. Don't see it. Don't see it. Okay. And I'm going in order. Okay. I'm going in order, guys. Don't see it. Don't see it. Right here. Boom. All right. So number 15 is the number. Mr. Amit, brother, you are the winner. And thank you guys for the support on the stream. We're going to do more giveaways next week. So don't feel like you missed out. All right, there's going to be another opportunity. So email me, brother, rich@tradingwars.com. Okay, and I'll take care of you. There you go, winner. Congrats, and thank you for coming out. Appreciate that. All right, that's it, guys. Like I said, check me out, tradingwars.com. If you want to secure that $100 deal for the next 48 hours, I'd love to have you in the community. I'd love to make you a Fibonacci hunter. All right, join the army. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and the little bit of knowledge that I can drop. And let's go ahead and let's have hopefully another great week. Thank you so much. Have a great night.